Hi everybody, it's Kai behind the camera and Ted in front of the camera, and we're going to bring you another instructional video. Ted today is going to set up the Venus 2 right from the start. So one thing I would suggest that you do is check the time on the video screen that you're watching, because this is a pretty quick setup, and mind you, this is a two-person tent, but as with most all of our videos, our tent videos, we like to set the tent up with one person to show you just how easy and quick it is. So Ted's pulled it out of the stuff sack and he's laying it out, and notice that the inner tent, the canopy, the inner tent is attached to the fly, and this is an important part of Exped tents. These are all exoskeleton tents. In other words, the poles go into the fly, into Exped's very special flat pole sleeves, and you can see Ted doing that now. So he's pushed it from one end all the way through to the other, and I like to refer to the boot at the far end, your right side there. So there's nothing to monitor at that far end. You can see this pole going in, and he's going to get it right to that stop, to that boot at the end, gives it a shake, and there it is. And now he tensions it and puts it into the boot at this end, and then he pulls the extra tension at that boot end. So you can see he's got two poles in now. And one thing you notice is that Ted is not putting the pole together all at once. He's putting just the segment into the pole sleeve that he's working on at that moment, and then he adds another and another. So now he is putting that top pole in, the ridge pole, and pulling it tight. And so notice that we are 2 minutes and 22 seconds, 2 minutes 23 seconds into this video, and the tent is essentially up. Now, the Venus 2 is a freestanding two-person tent, weighs in with tent, canopy, fly, and poles at 6.1 pounds. Now, the way Ted set it up there, for most weather conditions, you don't need to stake anything out. The tent is great. Of course, you can put stakes in all over the tent, but the only two that you really need to concern yourself with in most cases are what Ted's doing now, and that is the vestibule stakes. So he's going to put a vestibule stake in at this end, and notice that he uses another stake to push that stake in, and there he's showing it to you. That saves your hands, and you don't have to, in most cases, you don't need a rock to slam it in with. But you'll notice the tent is very taut with just these two stakes. So the tent is up, ready to go, and that is Venus 2. Ted, thanks a lot.